What brings you to the temple, curate? Have you been lax in your duties? There has been word of a troublesome orc in Bodrum. I cannot spare anyone else, so you will need to look into the situation. Galvansurian, the local priest, sent word about some trouble with some orc. Apparently it has painted its face in mockery of Vivek, and it is said to accost the pilgrims on the roads around Bodrum. Go there, find Galvan, and deal with his orc. Convince it to go back to the mountains and to return to its worship of Malakath as its nature demands. Or get rid of it entirely. It's all the same to me. Have you taken care of this orc in Bodrum? Why are you still here then? It's simple, curate. Go to Bodrum, find Galvan, and get rid of this orc.
A warm welcome to you.
How wonderful!
Hey Muthsira Ada.
Welcome, Outlander.
Where are you off to? Did Nalvs Andolin send you to take care of this troublesome orc? I overheard Nalvs Andolin and Sarjo Galdar discussing the matter earlier. Apparently, this orc claims to be emulating Lord Vivek. Sarjo Galdar said that stranger things have happened, and that the possibility of this orc being a genuine believer should not be dismissed out of hand, but Nalvs would have none of it. Sarjo Galdar wouldn't contradict Nalvs when I asked him about it, but he did give me this book to read. Maybe it will be of some use to you, Muthsira. I hope you found that book useful, Muthsira. Good luck with your mission. How to treat heretics. Non-violent.
Care to trade?
My Silt Strider can take you to Almse Ramaran, or Omanus.
We make a special trip just for
Neither
you.
right.
Same low price.
What's your destination, Al?
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Hail the conquering hero. Hail, the Ramarans. We're all proud of you, Sira. And many thanks, for all you've done. He used to come in and out of town regularly to sell the fruits of his hunting. He hasn't been seen recently though, and his parents are worried. You would have to ask the Ramarans for details. He didn't stick around long. Not me, friend. I'm not looking for trouble.
Do you bring news of our missing son? Amandine Plaudier has already returned his ashes, Ada. Thank you for your efforts. He has told us everything he knows. Amandine Plaudier kindly offered to find our son for us when we told him he was missing. He rests with the ancestors now. Thank you for your help.
How wonderful! Welcome, Outlander.
Hello, Ada. The Archcanon of Vardenfell has announced that Lord Vivek has selected you as a champion of the temple in the war against Daga. Master Andolin sent you, then? Good. We do indeed have some orc-related troubles, but perhaps not in the way that you would expect. Garash has been nothing but helpful since he first showed up here. He has been patrolling the roads, and seeing to the safety of pilgrims and travelers alike, without asking for anything in return. No, it is not his presence here that is troubling me. It's his rather eccentric expression of devotion to Vivek that's cause for concern. Pilgrims have been asking questions about Garash's strange way of showing his devotion. He insists on going around bare-chested and painting his face, presumably in an effort to better emulate Lord Vivek. He even calls himself Garash Gyaro Vivek, or son of Vivek in the tongue of his people. Some have called his conduct blasphemous, but I think he is genuine in his faith, though he is in desperate need for guidance. No matter what I say, Garash dismisses my arguments. Lord Vivek is the greatest hero of the temple, he says, and we should all strive to be more like Vivek. He does not understand how anyone could take offense to that. And frankly, I find it very difficult to explain. Misguided as he is, he clearly means no offense. Perhaps you will have better luck, curate. I last saw Garash on the bridge across the Prai west of town.
A warm welcome to you.
Halt, brigand. This shrine is under my protection. Declare your purpose here, or draw steel.
Coward!
I will not fall for your tricks, Dark Elf. Prove your strength to me. Fight.
I have no more
are strong,
quarrel with you.
Dark Elf. I will talk. Are you a pilgrim, come to worship at this shrine? Or are you a fool come to complain about this troublesome orc? I will listen to your guidance after you tell me about the troublesome orc. I only bring trouble to those with ill intentions. I have made it my duty to protect this shrine and the pilgrims visiting it. But not everyone seems willing to believe me. Let us talk, indeed. I shall tell you my tale, and once you have heard me out, then you may judge this troublesome orc. Let me tell you my tale, Dark Elf, before you try to judge this troublesome orc. I was a faithless and fatherless sellsword, living a life without purpose but the thrill of battle. Everything changed when I was hired to escort a caravan through Malabazol. We were ambushed by a tribe of savages, and my traveling companions were cut down one by one. Finally I was overwhelmed too, struck down, and bleeding, and I was sure that was the end of me. I would have died, if not for the arrival of a knight in glass. A dark elf clad in glass armor, wielding a wicked and thin blade. She was a whirlwind of fighting styles. I had never seen such artistry with a blade before. I tell you, I thought I was hallucinating, and I passed out from sheer exhaustion right as she felled our last assailant. I came to in a small tent, my wounds healed, with her reading a book and watching over me. I asked her how she came to be in Malabazol, and what made her come to my aid. She said it was her devotion to Vivek that led her here. She told me of her Lord Vivek, the great and honorable and strong and heroic god of battle of the Dark Elves. She read to me, and showed me the pictures in her book. She spoke with such fire in her voice. Everything became clear to me. I owed my life to her, and to Vivek, and I had to repay my debt of life to them, and to learn their ways. And so I chose to emulate the great Vivek, and to protect his pilgrims, and to smite down the wicked. That is my tale. Now, how do you judge this troublesome orc? So, what say you? Then I call you brother, and you have my respect. You have shown me the strength of your faith by besting me in single combat, so I will listen to your counsel. The priest did say I was in desperate need for guidance, but I do not take it from the weak. You have proven the strength of your faith to me, Dark Elf. What am I to do, Ada? I see. I have protected pilgrims in the name of Vivek, but I have never asked myself why they perform their pilgrimages in the first place. Tell me, Ada, where should I go? Then to Andothran I will go. I know little of your Almalexia, but if she is strong like Vivek, I am willing to learn. I know what I should do now, Ada. Thank you for your guidance. Farewell. Hello, Ada. The Archcanon of Vardenfell has announced. I hope you helped Garash see reason. I see you have spoken with Garash. He means well, and I think his devotion to Vivek is true. But he knows nothing about the temple and our people, and truly has a desperate need for guidance from someone he respects. He would not listen to me, but perhaps he will listen to you. State your business, Outlander. I am the Redaran Lord of Bodrum and there is work to be done. I am Almse Ramaran, Lord of Bodrum, House Brother of Great House Redaran and Shield Companion to Sarjo Farar Solithrin, the Master of the Horns of Carter. I protect the ancestral rights of the House Redaran to the Quarry, no matter what the East Empire Company has to say about it. I am the Lord of Bodrum. Galvin Suryan is our priest, he should be just outside the manor. The Varalaran family are running the only trade house in Bodrum by the Strider port. Almse Yuval is the foreman of the quarry, over the river. I've heard of an orc hanging around the shrine to the Battle of Bodrum on the western bridge across the Prai.
Do you need something, Outlander?
Who are you? Why do you disturb a grieving mother? Perhaps you've come for my younger one? Get out. Get out. Dagathor is dead, and the skies are blue over Red Mountain. We were wrong about you, Marivaran, and are sorry for it. You deserve our gratitude, and the honor due a hero. I am Ramaran. My father Dalam is Lord of Bodrum, and my big sister Almse is. Sigh, I miss her so much.
Do you need something, Outlander? How wonderful! Welcome, Outlander.
You're back. Whatever happened with that troublesome orc you were sent to deal with? I'm glad to hear you gave the orc a chance. Let's hope he finds a true understanding of the tribunal.
What brings you to the temple, curate? Have you been lax in your duties? You were told to solve the situation with the troublesome orc in Bodrum, curate. Have you taken care of this orc in Bodrum? What? That's the opposite of what I told you to do. You disappoint me, curate. I thought you were capable of fulfilling simple duties. Clearly I was mistaken. If he shows up here, you and River Othravel are responsible for him. I'll have nothing to do with his education. Your talents are noteworthy, but some question your depth of devotion. Perform more duties for the temple and you will soon be rewarded. What's done is done. Let's not dwell on it.
3 blessings, Sarah.
Hello, Ada. Let's hope he finds his way to a proper understanding of the tribunal's glory.
How wonderful!
Temple, a troublesome orc. Nalvs Andolin sent me to Bodrum to deal with a troublesome orc. Apparently the orc has been harassing pilgrims on the roads, and for some reason the local guards refused to interfere. River Othravel gave me a book on how to treat heretics. Apparently there has been a misunderstanding. The troublesome orc is, in fact, not a brigand, but an eccentric follower of Vivek. I should talk to Garash Gro Vivek, the troublesome orc of Bodrum, myself. Galvansaryan mentioned he was last seen on the bridge across the Prairie, west of Bodrum. After an initial confrontation, Garash Gro Vivek agreed to talk to me. Garash told me of his travels through Malabazul and his encounter with a knight in glass. Garash has devoted himself to emulating Vivek after a devotee of Vivek saved his life. Our battle convinced Garash of the strength of my faith, and he seems open to the idea that he is in desperate need for guidance in temple doctrine. I invited Garash Gro Vivek to come to the Andothran temple. Nalvs Andolin strongly disagreed with me inviting the troublesome orc of Bodrum to Andothran.